God says, if you are reading this message first, then within just 30 minutes, a very large amount of money will come into your hands. Open this message quickly, because if you wait too long, it might be too late. This is not a coincidence. You are not meant to scroll past this. Something inside you, deep in your spirit, was drawn to this moment for a special reason. Listen carefully. You are standing at the edge of something that could completely change your life right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. There is a door opening in heaven that is releasing a powerful blessing. This blessing can change your financial situation, your family's story, and the deepest desires of your heart. But if you do not listen all the way through, you might miss what God is releasing for you in this very moment. Don't let distraction steal away what God is placing into your hands.
Believe this, comment Amen right now to receive it with faith. The amount you have been praying for, hoping for, and maybe even crying quietly about at night. It is coming. God says, my child, if your heart is open to this word, I will put it into your hands. Not by chance, not by luck, not by a lottery, but by my hand. You have been waiting and fighting through days when all you had was prayer. Now, suddenly, in a moment you didn't expect, the blessing is arriving. But you must believe, because this is not only about money, it is about restoration. It is about God showing you that He has seen every sacrifice you have made, every tear you have cried, every quiet act of obedience. If your heart feels touched right now, take a moment to like this video. It is not just for you. It helps carry this blessing to someone else who needs it just as much as you do. You have walked through storms that almost destroyed you. You have carried heavy burdens silently while trying to smile for others. You have said, I'm fine, even when you were falling apart inside. But God was there. He heard every unspoken word. He felt every ache in your chest. And today, God is releasing provision into your hands, a very large amount. But more than that, He is releasing peace, relief, and proof that you are not forgotten. Even now, as you listen, a weight is being lifted from your shoulders. The pressure that made it hard to breathe is being removed. Tightness in your chest, the anxious racing thoughts, God is calming all of that, because where His Spirit is, there is freedom. And right now, God is pouring freedom into your situation. You will not be stuck much longer. You will not be held back another day. The chains that have held you down, financially, mentally, and emotionally, are breaking right now. If you believe this is already happening in your life, comment 1111. God says, my child, don't second guess this moment. You didn't open this message by accident or luck. You were chosen to see this first. That is how much I love you. You are not invisible. I have placed my hand on your life, and no weapon formed against you will succeed. You are surrounded, protected, and covered by my favor. Even in the places where you felt dry and empty, God is planting new life. The amount of money being released to you is not just a number. It is an answer, a solution, and a seed that will grow into something far greater than you ever imagined. The enemy has tried to tell you that it is too late, that your prayers are not working, that things are only getting worse. But God says, watch what I will do in just 30 minutes. The winds are changing. The ground is breaking open. And from what looked dead, I will bring life. Just like God raised Lazarus from the dead, just like He brought dry bones back to life in Ezekiel's vision, God will breathe new life into what looked finished. You may feel unready or unworthy, but God says, you are mine. Because you belong to me, you are covered. This blessing is for you. God's covenant with you does not break. Even when you feel tired and your faith feels small, His promises never shake. His word over your life is yes and amen. Remember what God said in Malachi. He will open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings so big that there will not be enough room to store them. You have cried many tears, but now you will reap joy. The floodgates are opening. The large amount coming to you is not the final goal. It is a sign that God is near, that He keeps His promises, and that everything He said He would do, He is still going to do. Don't let anyone make you feel crazy for believing in this. Faith looks like foolishness to the world, but to God, faith is precious. When God sees you believe, even when nothing around you has changed yet, it moves Him. It releases heaven's power. It invites miracles,
and God is a God of miracles. He has not changed. What God did for others, He will do for you. What He promised, He will fulfill. God's name is faithful and true. Let doubters talk and let mockers mock. You just keep believing. You just keep holding on. You just keep saying yes to God. You don't need to know how God will do it. You just need to know that He will. God's ways are not like ours. His thoughts are higher, and His timing is always perfect. Even when it looks like nothing is happening, God is working behind the scenes. He is putting things in motion. He is putting your name in the hearts of people who have the power to bless you. There will be a knock on your door. There will be a call. There will be a moment when everything shifts. It has already been written. You are not waiting on God. God is waiting on your yes. God is waiting on you to receive, not just with your mind, but with your spirit. Say yes to God again. Say yes to what He wants to pour into your life. Trust God with your heart again. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. Is it really possible to attract money just by speaking some special words? Yes, it is. There is a 9-word script verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs that proves you absolutely can do this. People are using this from their own homes and are reporting unexpected money deposits in their bank accounts, debts being paid off, and their lives upgrading. It only takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret will not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it is deleted forever. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment just before everything begins to unfold. What seems small right now is about to multiply. You are standing in space between the promise and the breakthrough, and God is telling you to hold on just a little longer. You are only seconds away from seeing what you have been praying for. Don't pull back now. Don't give up. The blessing is closer than you think. The amount of money you asked God for is already on its way. But even more than that, God is pouring peace into your home, healing into your body, and strength into your soul. If you trust that God is working behind the scenes right now, comment 2-2. You might have wondered why it has taken so long. You might have asked why others seemed to be getting ahead while you kept waiting. But God says what He has placed inside of you needed deeper roots. God was not punishing you. He was preparing you, because what is coming next is not small or temporary. It is a change so permanent and undeniable that even your enemies will have to say, "This had to be God." God was stretching your faith so that when the doors open, you will not just survive. You will walk through with confidence, knowing that God made the way. You have heard many voices, but God's voice has never stopped speaking. God is the voice that tells you to get up again. God whispered hope when your heart was tired. God is the reason you didn't quit even when everything told you to give up. You didn't survive just because you were strong. You survived because God held you. God carried you through nights that would have broken others. God placed angels around you. God fought battles you never saw. And now, God is bringing you into a season of restoration. What was stolen will be returned. What was delayed will be sped up. What was broken will be rebuilt. And you will say, "The Lord has done this." This financial blessing, this unexpected amount coming into your life is not just provision. It is proof that God still does the impossible, that God still shows up in power, that God still rewards faith. You honored God in silence. You praised God when it did not make sense. Now God will honor you openly. God will prepare a table in front of all that try to destroy you. You did not miss your moment. You did not fall too far. You did not run out of chances. God's mercy is new every morning. God's grace is enough for you. God is calling you back to a place of peace. Come rest with God again. Come sit under His shadow. God has more for you than stress, fear, or pressure. God has joy for you. God has strength for you. And yes, God has blessings that overflow. You are not behind. You are right on time for what God is about to release. If you want to declare your faith in what is coming, comment 333. the financial breakthrough God is releasing is not random. It is connected to something much bigger. God is entrusting you with more because God knows your heart. You have asked God to bless you not just for yourself, but so that you can bless others. You have said, Lord, if you give it to me, I will use it for good. God has heard that prayer. That is why God is choosing you. That is why the blessing is coming to your home, because God can trust you to carry it with humility, gratitude, and purpose. Do not compare your journey to others. Do not look to the left or to the right. God is doing something unique with you. Your path has been harder because your calling is higher. Your pain has been greater because your impact will be deeper. Now God is turning your pain into purpose, your suffering into strength. What tried to crush you will become your testimony. What tried to shame you will become your story of God's faithfulness. God is the same God who fed Elijah with ravens, who opened the sea for Moses, who made water flow from a rock, who turned a little boy's lunch into enough food for 5,000 people. God is still that God today. God is not limited by your bank account. God is not restricted by the economy. God is not waiting for permission from anyone. When God says it is time, and God says, now is the time. Get ready for the phone call. Get ready for the email. Get ready for the unexpected shift. I will send help. I will release the money. I will connect you to what you need. But more than that, God says, I will be with you in it, not just to provide, but to walk with you. I am not giving you a blessing and walking away. I am staying, I am guiding. I am covering you every step of the way. Even when you feel unsure, God's Spirit will show you the way. Even when you feel small, God will make you stand tall. Even when you do not have the words, God will speak through you. God is your God, and God never starts something without finishing it. So when you see the blessing and hold what you once only prayed for, remember this. God was with you the whole time. God never left. God is the same God who stood with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire. The same God who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel. The same God who walked on water and called Peter to step out in the middle of the storm. God does not need perfect conditions to move. God moves in chaos. God brings peace in the middle of disaster. And right now, God is stepping into your situation. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Because God's timing is not late. It is perfect, and your moment is here. If your heart is open to receive this change today, comment 555. What if everything you have been taught about money is wrong? There is a hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report that is now helping thousands of people attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed labs have tested this, and it is truly life-changing. But be aware, the government might take this secret away any minute now. So don't wait. Click the link in the description and the comments right away before it's deleted forever. There is something happening behind the scenes, something you cannot fully explain. Deep inside you, there is a stirring, a feeling that something big is coming your way. That's not just your imagination or hope. That is my spirit, speaking directly to your spirit. I have been gently waking you up, nudging your heart, calling you to hold on to hope even when you feel tired and worn out. This is not just wishful thinking or optimism. It is me telling you that the waiting is almost over. I am not done blessing you yet. I am only just getting started. What I am about to send your way will leave you speechless because I am not just giving you what you asked for. I am giving you so much more than you even thought to pray for. I have seen how you stayed kind to others even when they were cruel to you. I have seen how you kept showing up and trying your best even when your strength was gone. I saw how you gave to others even when you barely had enough for yourself. Don't ever think for one moment that any of this went unnoticed. I saw every single seed you planted, every act of love, every quiet prayer you whispered when no one else was listening, and I am the God who rewards those things done in secret. Now, I am about to reward you openly for all you have done. There are blessings coming your way right now, blessings that already have your name written on them. These blessings are not because you begged for them, or because you begged loudly. No, they are because I already wrote them into your story long ago. The big amount of money that is coming to you is not a mistake or random chance. It is set apart just for you, held and waiting for this exact moment in your life. I knew exactly when you would need it, and I knew exactly when your faith would be ready to hold it. Some people have told you that you are dreaming too big, that you should settle for less, that you are asking for too much. But I tell you, keep dreaming, keep asking, keep believing. I am not a small God. I don't give small blessings or half-hearted gifts. I give blessings that overflow. I give blessings that are pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That is who I am. I want you to expect more from me, not because you are greedy, but because you trust me. Trust that I am a Father who delights in giving good gifts to his children. If you believe this, comment 777 to open your hands in faith for the overflow that is coming. When the enemy whispered in your ear that nothing would ever change, I was already changing everything behind the scenes. When he said you were all alone, I was standing right beside you. When he tried to convince you to give up and quit, I was planting hope in your heart to keep you going. That is why you are still here. That is why you didn't collapse or give in, because my Spirit has been holding you up and sustaining you. Even when you didn't have the words to pray, even when you didn't feel strong enough, I was strong for you. You didn't have to figure it all out on your own. I was already writing the next chapter of your life before you even saw the last one close. This next season is not going to be like the last one. You will not live under the same pressure, the same heavy weight, or the same fears. I am removing all of that from you. You have grown stronger in the fire of testing. You have been refined and made stronger through every challenge. Now you will rise with new clarity, with boldness, and with provision in your hands. What you were missing before, I am filling now. What was empty, I am overflowing. What was dry, I am soaking with my presence. You won't just walk away from this season. You will walk away with more than what you lost. The doors I opened for you, no one can close. The blessing I put in your hands, no thief can steal it. The peace I pour into your mind, no fear can take it away, because I am God, and I am in control. Not the banks, not the economy, not the world or any report. I am the source. And if I say I will do something, I will do it. Heaven doesn't delay. Heaven is already moving. The angels have already been sent. The release of your blessing has already begun. The amount coming to you will shock you. Not because you never believed, but because you didn't expect it to come this way, this fast, or this clearly. But I do sudden miracles. I change things instantly. I can do more in 1 minute than years of work could accomplish. Trust me, stay in position, stay faithful, stay close to me, and I will show you wonders. I will part seas where there is no way. I will build bridges where there were only gaps. I will open wells of provision right in the middle of deserts. Remember how I fed my people with manna from heaven. Remember how I caused water to flow from dry rock. That same power is alive and working in your life right now. You won't have to explain what is happening. People will simply see it. They will see the favor on your life. They will see the joy in your heart. They will see the proof that I was with you all along. Let them wonder and let them watch. You just keep walking in obedience. Your obedience is what is unlocking this blessing. It's not your perfection or how well you perform. It's your obedience. The little yeses, the small prayers, the quiet moments. When you chose to trust me instead of giving up, that is what I am honoring. That is why your blessing is coming. That is why the amount you are about to receive will be more than enough. Because I reward those who seek me faithfully. Stay close to me through this. Don't let the blessing make you forget the one who gave it to you. I am not just giving you something to hold. I am inviting you to come deeper with me into more peace, more trust, and more of my presence. I want to walk with you every day, both in abundance and in quiet. I want you to know me not just as your provider, but as your Father, your friend, your shelter, and your defender. The enemy knows what I have placed inside you. That's why the pressure has felt so heavy. That's why your mind has felt like a battlefield. That's why everything seemed to come against you at once. He is afraid of what is coming next, but I am
Bigger than all your battles. I am stronger than every attack. Today, I remind you that no weapon formed against you will succeed. I am raising a standard over your life. I am shielding you with my hand. I have already gone before you, and I have already secured your victory. If you believe that God is fighting for you right now, comment 1212. Why are neuroscientists so interested in a simple 9-word sentence? Because when this sentence is spoken once a day, it changes financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life
filled with wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful that many believe it must be divine. If you are seeing this message, you are lucky. The page might disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now to learn this secret before it's deleted forever. Your story is not over. It is changing. You have walked through valleys of lack and need, and now you are stepping into a season of increase. The kind of increase that only I can give. The kind that doesn't make sense to human eyes. You have tried to fix things on your own. You have knocked on doors that did not open. But now I am about to open a door for you that no one can shut. A door you didn't even know was possible. A door that brings not only provision but purpose. I am not blessing you just for your comfort. I am blessing you so that my glory can be seen. This big amount that is coming to you is part of something divine. It is an answer to your prayers. It is a key opening the beginning of something I have been preparing all along. Don't shrink back from it. Don't doubt it. Don't talk yourself out of receiving it. Receive it with gratitude. Receive it boldly. Receive it with full confidence that I have more for you than what you have left behind. You don't have to beg for what I already planned to give you. You don't have to plead for what my love already made room for. I am your Father. I give freely. I give fully. I give from abundance, not leftovers. I do not bless reluctantly. I bless willingly and joyfully. When I bless you, it reflects who I am. When I bless you, it shows the world that I am still working miracles. You have been stretched in waiting. You have grown in silence. Now you are ready to hold what I am about to put in your hands. At first, this blessing will feel heavy, not because it is a burden, but because it is holy. This blessing carries weight and purpose, but do not be afraid. I have prepared you for this. I have trained you in quietness and patience. Now it is time for the doors to open. If you are ready to carry what I have prepared just for you, comment 999. There is something sacred happening right now. Even as you read these words, your spirit is waking up. That is not just emotion. That is me confirming to you that this moment is real, that I am here with you, that I am near. Let my presence calm your fears. Let my peace fill every anxious part of your soul. I am not just providing for you financially. I am healing you from the inside out. The heavy load you have been carrying is not yours to bear anymore. Lay it down, give it to me, and I will carry it for you. You don't have to pretend to be strong. I already see how tired you are. I already know the places where you have reached the end of yourself, and I want you to know that this is exactly where I begin. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to trust the one who does. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am asking you to follow me step by step, moment by moment. This provision, this breakthrough, will not come through trying harder, but through surrendering to me. Rest in me. Listen carefully for my voice. I will guide you to where the blessing will meet you. You won't have to chase after it. It will find you because of your obedience. Just like the ram was found by Abraham on the mountain, just like the oil filled the widow's jar, just like the fish appeared in Peter's net when he obeyed, miracles meet obedience. Breakthroughs meet faith. You don't need to worry about who supports you. I am your source. You don't need to stress about timing. I am never late. You don't need to question whether you deserve this. I called you worthy when my Son took your place on the cross. My love for you is not based on your performance. It is permanent. It does not change with your feelings. It is rooted in who I am, and I am love. So come to me. Bring your doubts, your fears, your past mistakes. I will not turn you away. I will not condemn you. I will restore you. I will cleanse you. I will lift you up in strength. I will place you on a firm foundation. I will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. This is a holy moment. Heaven is closer than you think. The angels are already moving. The windows of heaven are opening. The blessing is falling like rain. It will reach you and overflow in your life. It will remind you that I have always been faithful. You don't need to try to convince me to bless you. Just believe, just receive. Just lift your eyes and see. I am doing a new thing now. It is already beginning to happen. Can't you feel it? I will make a way in the wilderness. I will make rivers flow in dry land. I will speak to what seems dead and call it to live again. I will place in your hands more than you lost, more than you expected, more than you ever dreamed possible. You have been in a long season of planting seeds, quiet obedience, and silent endurance. You gave even when it hurt. You prayed when no one was watching. You chose faith even when it would have been easier to give up. And I saw every moment. I never missed one. Heaven has recorded every act of faith, every seed of sacrifice, every time you chose to keep believing. And now the harvest is breaking through. If you believe the harvest is coming for you, comment 010. You are not being passed over or ignored. What is coming your way is not late. It is right on time on my perfect schedule. I am never early and I am never late. I always arrive at the exact moment. When my glory is revealed through your life, it will not be small or hidden. It will be undeniable. You will know it came from me, and others will see it too. This big amount that is about to be placed in your hands is not only for your relief. It is for my glory. Do not let fear speak louder than your faith right now. The enemy is trying to confuse your heart because he knows what is coming. He is throwing distractions, discouragement, and doubt your way to try to knock you off your path. But I say, stand still, stand firm. The same God who kept you through the storm will carry you through this blessing. The same God who fed you in times of need will flood you with overflow. The same God who stayed close to you in silence will speak loudly in your victory. This secret wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It is a simple 9-word phrase that the elite have used to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles, but the moment too many people see this message, it could be removed and lost forever. Click the link in the description and comments before it is taken down. Don't judge this moment by what you see around you. Instead, measure it by who I am. I am not limited by your current situation. I am not held back by your resources. I don't need permission to bless you. I don't ask anyone before I pour favor on my children. I have already chosen you. I have already anointed you. I have already assigned this moment to your story. So step into it, not with fear or hesitation, but with trust, expectation, and boldness that comes from knowing who I am. There are things about to happen in your life that the people around you won't understand. They won't be able to explain what's going on, and honestly, you won't have to try to explain it either. My hand will work in a way that speaks louder than any words you could say. My favor will act on your behalf, and my presence will be so clear that it will shut down every voice that tries to bring doubt or say bad things about you. You won't have to defend yourself, because I am your defender. If you know deep inside that God is protecting your name and standing up for you right now, comment 1515. I have seen those long nights when you couldn't sleep because your mind was racing with questions. You wondered if things would ever change, if you would ever be free, or if struggles would ever end. Today, I want you to hear me very clearly. I am answering all of those questions. With just one move from me, I can fix years of hardship. With just one touch, I can erase everything the enemy has tried to destroy over decades. You are not tied down by what happened in past. You are moving forward into the future I have planned for you. Very soon, there will be days when you look back at this time in your life and hardly recognize the person you used to be. The heavy weight you have been carrying will be gone. The worry that kept you up at night will be lifted. Debts that seemed impossible to pay off will be erased. The fear that made your heart race will be quieted. And in the place of all those struggles, you will have a steady peace that nothing can shake. You will start to live in joy again. You will laugh without feeling anxious. You will breathe freely without feeling pressure on your chest. This is because I am not only working on your finances, I am working on your whole being. The same hand that provides for you is the hand that heals you. The same power that opens the windows of heaven is the power that breaks every chain holding you back. I am the God who finishes what he starts. I do not begin something and then walk away before it is complete. I do not give you just enough to get by. I give you more than enough so you can rise higher than ever before. I do this so that others will see my goodness shining through your life. This is not just about money or provision. It is about your purpose. This is not only about receiving blessings. It is about fulfilling the mission I have given you. You have asked me to use you, and I am answering that prayer, not just through positions, titles, or stages, but through your testimony. Your life itself is the stage, your story is the light, and your miracle is the message. Others will see what I have done and will know that I am still God. They will see that I am still faithful. They will see that I still bless, heal, free, and restore people today. So don't be afraid to step into this blessing. Don't apologize for it. You don't need to explain how it came to be. Just tell them who it came from. Tell them that you believed when others doubted. Tell them you trusted even when nothing made sense. Tell them that your God made a way when it seemed impossible. Let your testimony open the door for someone else's breakthrough. Let your praise be louder than your past struggles. You are living proof of my power. Every step you take forward, I am right there with you. I am lighting your path so you can see where to go. I am removing obstacles that stand in your way. I am covering you with favor and surrounding you with grace. You will not fall or fail. Even now, I am holding you up. I am giving strength to your legs when they feel weak. I am refreshing your soul and calming your heart. You are not stepping into a quick fix or a temporary change. You are stepping into a permanent transformation. The blessing and break through coming your way will affect not only your life, but also your family and future generations. This change is bigger than just you. The chains that have held your family down are breaking because you are breaking free. The cycle of pain and hardship are ending. The curses that have affected your home are being broken. I am bringing back the years that were stolen from you. I know you have questioned me. I have seen your tears when you wondered why it was taking so long. But remember this, delay does not mean denial. Every moment of waiting was a time of preparation. During the waiting, I was shaping your heart. I was teaching you how to listen for my voice. I was pulling you closer to me. You were not wasting time. You were being made stronger in ways you could not see at the time. Now the season is changing. Waiting is almost over. What I promised you is ready to be released. If you believe your season of waiting is ending, comment 1717. The large amount I am placing in your hands right now is not just a financial transaction. It is a message to your heart that I have not forgotten the prayers you whispered when you had nothing. It is a signal that I have not turned away from the cries you made when no one else understood your pain. I have been listening carefully, working behind the scenes. I have chosen this very hour to bring your answer. You are not only being blessed, you are being restored. Everything you felt was stolen from you: peace, time, energy, purpose. I am returning it all to you. Nothing in your life is wasted in my hands. Even the hardest parts of your story will become part of your testimony. You didn't survive the storms you faced for no reason. Those storms shaped you, positioned you, and proved that even in the fire, you would not be destroyed. I allowed those pressures because I was making something greater in you. Just like olives must be crushed to make oil, and grapes must be pressed to make wine, you were not being punished. You were being Prepared, now the oil will flow. Now the table is being set. Now the doors are opening wide. This is not just an increase, it is an overflow. You didn't open this door by accident. This is your confirmation. That quiet voice inside your heart telling you, this is for me. This is from God's Spirit. I want you to know that what I promised is on its way. That thing you thought would never happen, I am doing it. That big number you thought was impossible, I am providing it. That breakthrough you thought was too far away, I am placing it right in front of you. You have been faithful in small things, and now I am trusting you with more. You honored me in the shadows, and now I will lift you into the light. This next move is not only about what you are receiving, but about who you are becoming. I am shaping you into someone who can carry my favor and still walk humbly, someone who can receive wealth and still stay grounded in worship, someone who can be lifted up without forgetting my hand that lifted you. If you are ready to walk humbly in God's blessing, comment Amen. Can just saying 9 simple words every day really make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes. Even the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now changing ordinary people into those who are free from debt and financially secure for life. But this secret won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now to get access. Before it is permanently deleted, you have been waiting for someone to notice you, to see your value, but I have seen you all along. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. My eyes have been on you from the very beginning. My hands have carried you farther than you realize. When you were alone in your room crying out for a breakthrough, I was already writing the next chapter of your life. You only saw darkness around you, but I was already speaking light into your tomorrow. I know it has been hard. You have watched others receive the blessings you have been praying for. You have celebrated their success while hiding your own disappointment. But still, you chose to believe. Still, you said, God is good. That kind of faith touches me deeply. A heart like yours, unshaken, faithful, and trusting, moves heaven, and now heaven is responding. There are people watching you right now, waiting to see if you will fall or quit. But I will not allow you to be put to shame. I will show them who I am through your life, not through anger or revenge, but through blessing, favor, and undeniable provision. When they see you walking in the blessings I give, they will be left speechless. They will see proof of my glory in your life. And you will point to me and say, the Lord has done this. You will walk in the promises I made, but you will never forget the one who gave them to you. That is why I chose you, because I know you will carry this blessing well. You will carry it with gratitude and purpose, and that is why the blessing is coming quickly. What once took years will now happen in days. What once seemed delayed will now happen fast. I am opening the windows of heaven. I am unlocking doors that have been closed for generations. I am placing favor on your name. You will receive unexpected calls, offers you didn't ask for, and money you didn't even know was coming. Because when I release blessings, it is not by your own effort. It is by my power, and my power has no limits. There is nothing too big or too hard for me to handle. You have done everything you could do. Now, all I want from you is to stand still and watch what I will do next. Watch carefully how I move and how I provide for you. You will never need to beg or ask others to help you. You will not have to convince anyone to give you what you need. I will place blessings so clearly in your hands that you will fall to your knees in amazement. You will realize that this is not something a human could have done. This is from me, your God. You have been asking, God, when will this happen? And now I say to you, the waiting time is over. The time for release is near. You have passed through the darkest night, and now the dawn is breaking, bringing new light. What you thought was delay was actually my perfect timing. What you thought was silence was me working behind the scenes in ways you could not see. You thought nothing was happening, but I was building a foundation so strong that nothing will ever shake it. If you believe this, comment Amen. If your faith has been quietly holding on through all the hard times, the large blessing I am sending to you now is not just give you relief, it is a true release. It is a sign that the grip of lack is broken off of you forever. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will no longer be afraid of what tomorrow may bring. I am moving you into a new season where having more than enough will become your new normal. You will not always struggle to make ends meet. You will not always have to stretch every penny to get by. You will not always wonder how things will work out. I am changing the atmosphere over your life. I am changing how people see you, from a struggler to a good manager of all I give you, from someone tired and worn out to a strong warrior, from someone who feels forgotten to someone who is highly favored. The pain and hard times you went through did not break you. Instead, they created something stronger inside you. That difficult season was a wilderness that taught you who I really am. It made your faith stronger and pulled you closer to me. What I am doing in your life now is not just fixing what was broken. It is bringing things back to life like a resurrection. I am bringing your dreams back to life, those dreams you buried deep inside. I am breathing new life into ideas you gave up on. I am awakening your vision in places you thought were dead and gone. You are not going back to where you started. That door is closed for good. That season is over. You don't need to keep rehearsing or remembering the past anymore. You have learned the lessons you needed. You have gone through the refining process. Now, I am calling you to move forward. Don't let old fears chase you away from this new season. Don't let old doubts stop you from walking through the open door I have made for you. Step forward with trust. I am already standing in your tomorrow, waiting for you. If you believe this, commenting, men. If you are ready to leave behind the fear that no longer belongs in your future, know that I have prepared people to bless you. I have arranged situations that will work out in your favor. I have put details in place that you haven't even thought about yet. You will walk into opportunities you didn't apply for, favor you didn't ask to receive, and blessings you did not expect. That is the power of my grace. It goes ahead of you and opens doors no one else can open. It puts you in places where your name was spoken about even before you arrived. You won't have to prove yourself to anyone. My favor will speak for you. My hand will mark you as mine. My spirit will guide you on the right path. You are not just walking into a time of provision. You are walking into your purpose. This financial breakthrough you will experience is only the beginning. It is a sign that I am turning the page in your life. The chapter of delay is ending, and the chapter of overflow is starting. And through all of this, I will remain your provider, not only now or today, but always. I am the same God who fed my people every day while they were in the desert. I did not give them everything at once. Instead, I gave them enough for each day. Why? So they would learn to trust me every day, and I am still doing the same thing with you. I am building your faith, not just your bank account. I am building your heart, not just your comfort, because what is coming next will require both strong faith and strength to carry it well. You have shown me that you are ready, not because you are perfect, but because you kept walking forward even when it was easier to sit down and give up. You held on to your faith even when your hands were shaking, but you never let go. And that matters deeply to me. That is the kind of heart I honor. That is the kind of faith I pour blessings upon. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. You are not too late. You are right on time. My time, and my timing is always perfect. There is a reason why 55 countries are using the same mysterious money script. A leaked research file has revealed a 9-word pattern that activates the brain pathways that attract wealth. If you repeat these words daily, you will watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might remove this secret any minute now. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. The large blessing coming to you is not just a miracle. It is also an assignment. I am trusting you to carry this blessing with wisdom, to be generous, faithful, and humble. You do not need to fear this blessing. You only need to remember the one who gave it to you. Stay close to me. Stay rooted in my love. Don't chase after the blessing itself. Stay in the presence of the one who blesses. Let me remind you, I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. I never lack. I never hold back because I am cruel. I give because I love you. I give because I see you. I give because you belong to me. There is no limit to what I can do. No obstacle can stand in my way. No delay can stop my hand. When I speak, things change. When I move, walls come down. When I release blessings, no one can block them. Right now, I am speaking over your life. Abundance, freedom, clarity, strength, restoration, and unshakable peace. The amount you are about to receive is not random. It is not luck. It is a divine answer to your prayers. What you are stepping into is what you were always meant to carry. I know the wait has been hard, but listen to me. You have not missed your moment. You are standing right on the edge of it. Everything is coming together now. Even the things that seemed impossible. I am bringing hearts together. I am moving mountains. I am opening windows of heaven and pouring out blessings with your name on them. Comment Amen if you believe God is arranging everything to work in your favor right now. You did not just survive this past season. You were made stronger by it. I allowed pressure, but I did not allow it to crush you. I allowed pruning, but only so you could grow better and stronger. You have been feeling stretched because what I am about to pour out next requires a deeper well in your spirit. I did not allow things to break you. I allowed them to build you up. Now that the building is complete, the release will begin. This blessing coming to you will do more than just meet your needs. It will bring new life into areas you thought were lost forever. I don't just repay, I restore, and I don't restore halfway. I bring back more than was taken. That is who I am. I am the God who gives back double for your troubles. I am the one who turns ashes into beauty. What was once a source of shame will become a powerful testimony of my goodness. You have held yourself together on the outside, even though you have felt tired and worn out inside. And yet, you still made room for me in your life. That means more than you realize. I will always honor a heart that chooses me even when it feels like nothing is changing. Now the change has come. Now the breakthrough is visible. The rain is coming to your dry places. Where there was once a drought, there will now be a river flowing. Comment 333 to declare that your drought is ending and your overflow is beginning. Every step you take from this moment on is filled with purpose. You are not walking blindly. You are being led by my Spirit. Don't be afraid if others don't understand you. Don't be discouraged if some people can't walk with you into this new place. This blessing was not given to prove anything to anyone else. It was given to fulfill what I spoke over you. Some doors will close because they cannot hold the weight of where I am leading you. Let those doors close. Let go of what needs to fall away. You are not losing anything. I am clearing space for what I am about to do. Promise I am placing in your hands is heavy and requires room, emotional space, mental clarity, and spiritual readiness. That is what I have been preparing you for all this time. Now it is here. You may feel unqualified. You may feel small in the face of it. But I say to you, you are ready, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am. I do not need perfection. I need your surrender, and you have surrendered again and again. You have said, God, use me, and I have heard your cry. That is why the provision is coming, not just to lift you up, but to flow through you. What I give you will bless others. Your home, your family, and your future will all be touched by this blessing. I have seen you choose to love when it was hard. I have seen you choose to forgive when it hurt. I have seen you choose to stay when walking away felt easier. Those moments were not wasted. They were seeds planted, and now the harvest is ready. The time is now. What you sowed in faith, you will now reap in joy. I want you to expect it. I want you to be ready for it. Wake up each day knowing I can move before the day ends. Walk through each day knowing heaven is working even when you cannot see it. Speak with boldness because you are backed by my word, and my word never returns empty. If I said I would do it, then I will do it. My promises are not fragile. They are not delayed by human mistakes or waiting. They are secure. I am not just meeting your expectations. I am going beyond them. There will be blessings coming into your life that you did not even ask for. Things you forgot you hoped for will show up. When they arrive, you will know it was me because the blessings will carry my fingerprints. They will come with peace, clarity, and undeniable confirmation. Even the way the blessings reach you will be divine. You will look at the timing, the situation, and the source, and you will say, "Only God could have done this." That is exactly what I want. I want you to see my hand in everything so that you will never again doubt if I see you, if I care, or if I am listening. I always have been. So now, let your guard down. Let me come in deeper. Don't hold back your trust. I have proven myself before, and I will prove myself again. The same God who was with you in the storm is the God who is bringing you this blessing. The same God who comforted you in the silence is the one who is filling your hands now. I am not far away. I am right here. I have not forgotten your prayers. I have not ignored your tears. I have not overlooked your faith. When others received what they asked for, I was still working on something bigger for you. I was not late. I was building something greater than you imagined, something that will not fade or break when pressure comes. What I give is lasting. The large blessing I am placing in your hands is only the beginning of what I have prepared for you. Comment Amen if you believe what is coming is greater than what you asked for. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase only 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. This phrase has already changed thousands of lives in just weeks. If you are seeing this message, you are lucky. But the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to learn this secret before it is deleted forever. You have walked through pain that no one saw. You kept showing up even when you had every reason to give up. You pushed through lonely nights, heavy days, and moments that felt endless, and while people may not have noticed, I did. I counted every tear. I caught every cry, and not one moment was wasted. Not one act of faith went unseen. I am a rewarder of those who seek me, even when they feel like everything around them is falling apart. Now, I am opening my hand over your life. I am not just giving you what you need, but I am releasing more than enough. You won't have to stretch out what little you have anymore. The season of scraping by is over. I am bringing you into a place where overflow becomes normal, where peace replaces panic, where the heavy burden of "how will I make it" is lifted off your shoulders. You are stepping into a time of visible transformation. You won't just feel the change inside you. Others will see it too. They will see what I have done. And when they ask how it happened, you will say with certainty, God did this. You won't need long explanations or to justify the blessing. My favor will speak for itself. Comment 22. If you are ready to walk in what God has spoken over your life, I have watched you manage what little you had with faith. You gave your tithes even when it was hard. You gave when you didn't even have enough for yourself. And you didn't give because you were pressured. You gave out of love. That kind of heart is rare. That kind of heart reflects mine, and I will never ignore it. I will never overlook it. You will see a return greater than what you released because I never forget sacrifice. You have been asking for answers and signs to know your life is moving in the right direction. You have wondered why certain things happened the way they did, and why some doors you prayed for stayed closed. My child, sometimes I protect you by keeping certain paths closed. You see only the moment right in front of you, but I see the whole road. I see every turn, every hidden danger, and I know where each choice will lead. When I close a door, it is not rejection. It is protection. It is preparation. It is love. Something new is rising inside your life. You may not see its shape yet, but it is quietly forming. I am arranging people, moments, and opportunities for you. I am preparing a shift that you will feel deeply. The things that drained you will lose their power. The disappointments you carried will no longer control your heart. You will begin to feel relief where there was once heaviness. This change is coming because I have not forgotten you. You have cried out for breakthroughs that seemed far away. You have waited for answers that didn't come as fast as you wanted. But listen to me, my child. Waiting time is not wasted time. During the waiting, I am making you stronger. During the waiting, I am shaping your spirit. During the waiting, I am removing things that would harm you later. You have been growing in ways you don't realize. You have been learning patience, courage, and trust. These things are more valuable than any blessing you think you have missed. You often look at others and wonder why their lives seem easier. You wonder why you still face struggles, but you don't see the full story of their hearts. You don't see the lessons I am building inside your soul. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are being shaped into the person who can carry the blessing I am making ready for you. There will be moments when everything feels too much. During those moments, you might feel like I am far away, but I am right there with you. When you feel pain in your heart, I feel it too. When you are afraid of losing control, I place my hand over your life. When you don't know what to do next, I whisper peace into your spirit. I will not let you fall. I will not let circumstances swallow you up. I am holding you more tightly than you realize. My child, you have a purpose. It might feel hidden now, but it is alive and growing inside you. Your story is not small. Your presence in this world is not an accident. I planted special gifts inside you, and those gifts will open at the right time. Do not rush yourself. Do not compare your journey to others. I have written a unique path for you, and one day, when you look back, you will understand why certain hardships shaped you, why certain relationships ended, and why you had to go through days that tested your spirit. You have asked me many times for strength. I have been giving it to you every single day. You are stronger than you realize because you carry the strength that comes from me. The situations you thought would break you did not break you. The losses you thought you would never recover from did not destroy you. You are still standing, and you will rise even higher. You are not finished. You have so much more ahead of you. I want you to stop speaking harshly to yourself. You often blame yourself for things that were never under your control. You carry guilt that does not belong to you. You punish yourself for mistakes I have already forgiven. My child, let go. Let go of the pain you keep replaying in your mind. Let go of the regrets that weigh down your heart. Let go of the fear of being judged or misunderstood. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. You deserve healing. Allow yourself to receive what I am sending you.